Hello everyone, and welcome to Luna English Podcast. I'm Luna, your British English teacher and podcaster, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. If you're listening right now, you might hear a bit of rain in the background. Classic British weather, isn't it? I always think a rainy day is perfect for a cozy English lesson. Before we get started, if you find this episode helpful, please do like and subscribe. It really helps me keep making these episodes for you. So, let's jump in. Today, I want to talk about a technique called shadowing. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe not. Shadowing is a simple but powerful way to practice both your speaking and listening skills at the same time. Here's how it works. You listened to someone speaking English, like me, right now, and you try to repeat exactly what they say as soon as you hear it. You don't stop to translate, you don't look up words, you just copy the sounds, almost like you're an echo. Let's try a quick example together. I'll say a sentence and you repeat after me, okay? I want to speak English fluently. Now you. Good. I listen to English every day. Your turn. And one more. Shadowing helps me speak better. Brilliant. That's all there is to it. At first, it might feel a bit strange and you might not understand every word. That's completely fine. Shadowing is about training your brain and your mouth to work together in English. I remember when I was learning a new language, shadowing really helped me with my pronunciation. I'd walk around my flat, repeating sentences out loud, and after a while, I noticed my accent getting better and my confidence growing. So, give it a go. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. Now, let's talk about small daily steps you can take for big progress. You don't need hours and hours every day. Just a few minutes, but done regularly, can really add up. One tip is to listen to English every day. It could be a podcast, music, or even short stories. The more you listen, the more your ears get used to the sounds and rhythm of English. Another great habit is reading aloud. Even if it's just a few sentences from a children's book or a simple story, reading out loud helps you build confidence and get comfortable with speaking. And here's a little trick. Try thinking in English, even if it's just simple thoughts. For example, when you wake up, say to yourself, "It's morning. I'm still sleepy. I need coffee." These small thoughts help your brain connect directly to English without translating. I once changed my phone's language to another language I was learning, and honestly, it was a bit confusing at first. But after a few days, I started picking up new words without even trying. It's a sneaky way to grow your vocabulary without extra effort. So, how do you make English part of your everyday life? There are lots of easy ways. For example, you could record a short voice message to yourself each day. Just talk about what you did, how you feel, or what you plan to do tomorrow. Or keep a diary in English. Just a few sentences about your day. Another idea is to join online groups or repeat lines from short videos. It's a fun way to practice and interact with others. Even something as simple as saying "Good morning" in English or writing your to-do list in English helps you use the language in real life. I remember when I switched my phone to another language as an experiment. At first, I was a bit lost, but soon I started recognizing words like settings and update. It's a great way to learn without even realizing it. Technology can be a fantastic tool for learning English. There are so many apps and online platforms designed just for learners. Duolingo, Babbel, HelloTalk, to name a few. These apps make it easy to practice a little bit every day, even if you're busy. Try setting daily reminders or challenges on your phone to nudge you to practice at a certain time. Maybe it's 5 minutes before bed or while you're having your morning tea. And don't forget about virtual language exchange groups. These are great for real-time conversation with native speakers or other learners. Confidence is key when learning a language. One way to build it is by setting small, achievable goals for each practice session. Maybe today you want to master a new phrase or have a short conversation with a friend. Recording yourself speaking about your day or a topic you enjoy is another great tip. When you listen back, you can spot areas to improve and also hear how much you've progressed. And don't forget to celebrate your successes. No matter how small, they all add up and keep you motivated. Let's get creative. Start a simple English journal where you write a few sentences each day about your activities, feelings, or plans. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just write. You can also watch short English videos or listen to podcasts on topics you enjoy. Afterwards, try to summarize what you learned in your own words. And if you're feeling social, join online English clubs or social media groups to discuss, ask questions, and share your learning journey. It's important to reflect on your practice. Set aside a little time each week to review what you've done, what's working, what's not, and where you're improving. If you find listening is helping you most, do more of that. Or maybe you want to add new vocabulary exercises. Try different types of content, podcasts, movies, books, to keep things interesting and tailored to your interests. Keeping a journal or digital log of your daily English practice is a great way to see your progress. You can look back and see how far you've come. Set monthly milestones, like learning a certain number of new words or having a 5-minute conversation. And don't be shy. Share your achievements with friends or online communities. Encouragement from others can really boost your motivation. We all face challenges when learning a language. Maybe you don't have much time, or you're afraid of making mistakes, or you feel your vocabulary is too small. The key is to find strategies that work for you. Schedule short practice sessions, embrace mistakes as learning opportunities, and focus on practical vocabulary. And remember, patience and consistency are your best friends. Progress is gradual, but it does come with steady effort. To make learning enjoyable, explore authentic English content that matches your interests, movies, TV shows, books, whatever you like. Try summarizing short clips or articles in your own words, and if you're up for it, join themed online discussion groups or forums related to your hobbies. It's a great way to practice active communication and expand your vocabulary in context. Another tip is to set a weekly theme or focus, like food or travel vocabulary, and find related content to study and discuss. You could also create a mini project, like a short presentation or story, using new vocabulary and grammar. And don't forget to schedule regular reflection sessions to review your progress and adjust your strategies. Choose a favourite genre or topic in English. Maybe cooking, sports or travel, and find movies, TV shows or books about it. Learning is always easier when you enjoy the content. Practice summarizing short scenes or articles in your own words and join online forums or social media groups to discuss your interests and expand your vocabulary. Try themed practice days. Maybe Monday is food vocabulary, Tuesday is travel, and so on. It helps deepen your understanding in different contexts. Storytelling is another great tool. Describe your day or a recent experience in English and use visual aids like flashcards or mind maps to organize new vocabulary and concepts. It makes learning more interactive and memorable. Consistency is so important. Set aside specific times each day or week for focused English practice. Use a habit tracker or app to log your activities and new vocabulary. Review your progress regularly, weekly, or monthly to spot trends, celebrate milestones, and adjust your learning strategies to stay motivated. If you're ready for more advanced practice, try listening to real-life English conversations, like radio interviews or podcasts. It helps you get used to natural speech patterns. Practice speaking spontaneously. Describe your surroundings or daily activities without preparation. And try creative writing, like short stories or dialogues, to boost your vocabulary and grammar in a fun way. Keep exploring authentic content. Movies, TV shows, books that you genuinely enjoy. Summarize short clips or articles in your own words to improve comprehension. And join themed online groups or forums to practice active communication and expand your vocabulary in context. Set a weekly challenge for yourself. Maybe learn and use 5 new words related to a theme like travel or food in your conversations or writing. Create a small project, like a short video or presentation, using your new vocabulary, and join a local or online English conversation group to practice real-life topics and enjoy cultural exchange. Storytelling is powerful. Share brief personal stories in English, either aloud or in writing, to improve fluency and narrative skills. Schedule weekly themed practice sessions, focusing on specific vocabulary or topics, and participate in online discussion groups, asking questions and sharing insights to practice active communication. Choose genres or topics that genuinely interest you. Cooking, sports, anything you like. Set a goal to watch or read a certain amount each week, then summarize or discuss it in English. Join online communities or discussion groups related to your chosen content to practice communication and expand your vocabulary in context. Why not start a blog or social media account to share your English learning experiences? You can record weekly video updates in English about new vocabulary or grammar you've learned. Engage with your audience. Ask for feedback, tips, or language partners. Turning your learning into a community effort makes it more fun and motivating. Try different formats of authentic English content, podcasts, interviews, documentaries. Practice active listening by pausing and repeating key phrases to improve pronunciation and comprehension. Start a reflection journal where you summarize what you've learned or found interesting from each piece of content. It really helps with retention and understanding. Design a weekly plan that mixes watching content, practicing speaking, and reflecting on your progress. It keeps things fresh and motivating. Pick a theme each week, like travel or hobbies, and gather related vocabulary and videos. Set up a feedback system, maybe by sharing your recordings with a language partner or tutor to get constructive criticism and track your improvement. Keep diversifying your content. Podcasts, documentaries, interviews on topics you enjoy. Set goals for comprehension, like summarizing key points or new vocabulary after each session. Create a reflection routine where you review your summaries or recordings weekly to spot areas for improvement and reinforce your learning. For even more progress, share your recordings and writings with language partners or tutors for feedback. Develop a personalized learning plan with monthly themes or goals, like mastering travel vocabulary or improving pronunciation. Track your progress with a detailed journal or app noting successes, challenges, and areas for further practice. It keeps you motivated and focused. Keep exploring different media, podcasts, documentaries, interviews on topics that interest you. Set goals for each session, like summarizing key points or new vocabulary. Review your summaries or recordings weekly to identify improvement areas and reinforce your learning. To boost your listening and pronunciation, engage with diverse content, podcasts, interviews, audiobooks. Focus on pronunciation by pausing at tricky parts, mimicking the speaker's intonation, and recording yourself for comparison. Try shadowing with longer recordings, gradually increasing the difficulty to improve your fluency and natural speech rhythm. Set aside time each day for listening to authentic English content and slowly increase the duration as you get more comfortable. Practice focused shadowing with longer segments, like dialogues or interviews, repeating them until you can match the speaker's intonation and rhythm. Record yourself, listen back, and adjust your pronunciation, stress, and intonation as needed. Speaking in front of a mirror is a great way to observe your mouth movements and facial expressions, which helps with pronunciation and confidence. Join virtual or local English conversation clubs to practice real-time dialogues and try recording short videos of yourself discussing familiar topics, then review them to spot pronunciation issues and track your improvement.